So here's your left sides. Your first page is a graphic organizer on the political, social, economic, and geographic causes of the Industrial Revolution. Next are questions on child labor. The fun was when you read about hard times, it was questions on Sissy Jupe, and then a Venn diagram comparing and contrasting schools now and then. Fourth are the social effects of the Industrial Revolution. That was a web that you made. Fifth was on the reading of The Jungle. You had a graphic organizer on unsafe working conditions and unsafe food. Moving over. Number 6 is a graphic organizer on the political responses to the Industrial Revolution. That was on communism, socialism, and even labor unions. 7 was the cartoon you created on working conditions during the Industrial Revolution. 8 were causes and effects of imperialism. That was a graphic organizer. 9 was questions on the scramble for Africa. That was 2 sides, so make sure you have both sides complete. Number 10 was on Irish imperialism. You filled in notes inside a clover, and then you completed a Venn diagram comparing imperialism in Africa with imperialism in Ireland. And number 11 was the white man's burden. There was a worksheet with questions based on the poem. So there'll be 9 points per assignment. That's 1 bonus point, but make sure everything's completed and correct to get full credit.
Hi,
Okay.
this is the Unit 4 Industrial Revolution. Industrial Revolution. So there's 11 sides, well, left side.
You sound bored.
The first one is causes of the Industrial Revolution. And then you have to have like political, social, and economical, and geographical on your left side. And then I don't know what this one was. This was a reading for something.
Questions on child labor.
Oh yeah, child labor questions.
Remember that's like when kids got their hair stuck in machines and stuff?
It wasn't nice. It was really bad. And then this one was the Charles Dickens, and we had to read that, and then we had to answer a bunch of questions on the bottom. This one was the Industrial Revolutions, and then the living conditions that they had, and they were really bad. And then we were asked like how they affected cities and housings and factories and social. And then we read excerpts from The Jungle, and then we had hardworking conditions and then unsafe food. So then you had listed bullet points of what they were. Then there were political responses to the industrialization, and there was this super huge thing that we had to cut, and it was really uneven. And
I think someone's complaining.
yes, it was really huge, and you had to cut it. And then there were questions that we had to answer. That was based on socialism, communism, and then labor unions. And then we had this super cool, fun little comic thing that we had to draw for our left side.
That was fun.
Mine was really good.
Mine was better.
It had a lot of blood.
No, you're not.
And then we had causes and effects of imperialism. And so then you have the causes and then your effects.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay, it's not that funny. Causes and effects of imperialism.
And then Scrabble for Africa.
Scramble for Africa.
Scramble
Oh.
for Africa.
Scramble for Africa. Did you edit this?
No.
Oh, dang it. So then there was like a bunch of small little stuff, and it says like motives, technology, factors.
And it's 2-sided, remember?
Oh yeah, it's 2-sided.
This stuff's
So
on-
don't forget to answer the questions over here. And then we had the Irish and how they were imperialized. And then you had the social stuff, political, and then economical,
effects and causes.
and then we had to compare the imperialism of Africa and Ireland, the similar and differences, and you have to have 7 points because some people are mean. and then we had the white man's burden, and then so it's a poem, and then we had to answer questions on it. Yeah.
Ta-da!